what I'm saying? Like that would be their style. So like it would be you'll see Crush's style, Solo style, Isaac's style over there. You know what I mean? Like it'd be, let's say if you went overseas, let's say Bullet went overseas, they'd be dancing like Bullet. You see what I'm saying? So it's like that would be their foundation. Like your style would be their foundation. You know what I mean?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so like that's why it's not like they look like themselves. It's just like other people's style would be their foundation and shit.
I think that's why it was kind of like, dare I say, like, because even when I spoke with Crush, it was kind of the same thing with when Deep Jay Grinchka battled B Wilder, and I was just like, what are we looking? I was like, this is not even close. Like, I'm like, I think B Wilder is killing him, like systematically, like killing him, but it's all because, you know, he's obviously in his home court and he caught a moment he got live, but it's just like, I hate to be like that, but this just looks like wild swinging and like just spazzing. I'm like, and they actually picked him to win. I was just like, I can't possibly be serious with me. Like, and this is where like that fluctuation of like understanding of a crump comes from. I'm like, if any of y'all get here, y'all co-sign this, man, I can't trust y'all. Like, I can't. Like everything that y'all taught us, you know, because after talking with Crush, apparently I'm third generation or fourth generation crump. But I was like, but so you're telling me that the spazzing and a moment is more important than winning the battle? Like, I guess on paper, like that don't make much sense to me. I understand there are moments and stuff like that, but I guess I just don't get it.
So you feel like No Script and 1K is the same situation as Deep versus V Wilder?
I think in a lot of ways, because like if you look at it, the home court advantage is there, right? One person is much more focused on pandering to the crowd than they were actually winning the battle and actually battling your opponent. Because when we look at 1K and B Wilder, they're doing the things that, you know, obviously we've been trained to do. Like, okay, be on beat, change levels, whatever. Like change levels, utilize material, utilize your foundation, like all be creative, like all that goes into as far as for Crump. But then when you go back and you look at both of these battles, it's just kind of like these guys are just living in the moment. You're only trying to force that collapse where everybody runs on the floor and stuff like, and you spaz out and you just win based off of hype alone. That's what both of those look like to me. You definitely saw No Scripts kind of going for it, in my opinion. I was like, bro started with his third round off in the crowd. It's like, come on, like you can't tell me you're not trying to pander the crowd now. It kind of, like I said, that's why I said it just don't add up to me.
Man, I've been waiting for this conversation.
But overall, for me personally, I thought the first round, maybe. But the last two rounds, I thought more K took, for me, personally.
Watching the battle, I don't think either person fully won. Mostly off of the fact of
Oh, damn.
literally see exhaustion. Oh shit, I'm going in and out. Like,
Yeah.
but I could literally see exhaustion in their body. Like, nigga, you can't.
That third round, especially.
Yeah. This nigga dread the cigarette.
Oh, we here with it.
What's up?
Nah,
Decisions?
fuck you, decisions.
Damn.
You seen us in there this whole time and didn't say nothing until Bullet got in here. Fuck you.
Right?
Yeah.
Cake ass nigga. Move to California, man. Fuck
He
that.
said move to California.
Don't do it. It's a bad idea.
That's true. Bro, that is outrageous. I saw this. I was like, I ain't never moving to the West.
I gotta go. But nah, I wanna.
Yo, my bad. I'm walking to my apartment complex, but Halo, I got T-Mobile. Watch your mouth. We don't do that boost over here.
That nigga dread on the side.
But we got jokes early.
Hey, no, but what I was saying was like they both look so tired after their first round,
Mm.
putting out so much energy. They both look like, nigga, I don't know what I have else in the tank. Now, when you go
Right.
to structure, material, when you go to timing, you give that to 1K. When you give liveness and like getting straight to the punch, I would give that to No Script. I feel
Mm.
like first round, No Script was good. He set a good bar. I mean,
Mm.
1K. I think 1K went first. 1K set a
Yeah.
good bar. First round, solid ass bar. But then No Script, because he has the home court advantage, as long as he goes long enough, they're gonna encourage him. They're gonna keep him going because every time we go overseas, they don't want us to win. And I'm gonna get into that reason why in a second because it's crucial. But two, after that first round, No Script already knew he was gonna win. You're in your home court advantage. You've beaten everybody else. All you have to do is just dance. It's obvious he knew that because he
Mm.
didn't pull out not a bit of material. To me, he hasn't danced the same since he battled Chez and Miho. And that's just me, like, because I study niggas. He has not danced as intense and as hungry since that battle, in my opinion. So when I'm
Yeah.
watching this
You got
battle,
kicked in the chest.
no, but it's like, no, I'm saying like after that battle, he was on a high, and I don't know why, but he cut his hair. And it seemed like after he cut his hair,
Hey, hey, nah, that's real. That's
Yeah,
real.
that's
like after
true.
he cut his
That's
hair, bro,
real.
I was like,
That hey,
where like
hey,
your
the
power,
power be
like
stored in the
the
locks, bro.
power, like I think it really I after I seen
I
that,
agree,
The power
bro.
be stored in the locks,
I
yo.
was I was mystified at first. I was like, bro, why do you not look so unstoppable now? And it
Yeah,
took me a while, and I was like, this nigga cut the hair. But since then, I mean, like, don't get me wrong, he's still tight. But I'm saying
Mm.
the killer NY going at Chez and Miho neck, it seemed like after he cut his hair, that shit disappeared. So
Mm.
now I'm watching this battle, and I'm like, all right, second round, 1K is still he's stuck. The one thing I respect about 1K, he sticks to what he does best. He's not one of those crumpers that's going to be like, okay, this isn't working. I'm going to abandon this and I'm going to go to something else. He
yeah.
will
Right.
stay with his strong suit as best as he can, which
Mm.
makes him still deadly even when he's tired. The
Mm.
only thing I say is the second round, No Script had a little bit more of that I'm here to gut you feeling in his crump.
Mm.
And that would be the only thing the second round that would give No Script the second round. The third round, they were both too tired to do anything. These
Mm.
niggas taking off shirts, beating on their chests, trying to trying to coup de grace each other. And I'm like, y'all both just look exhausted. Like
Right.
y'all are your crump is on autopilot. You're like, yo, my body is about to do whatever it can do to win this battle.
Why
That's
is
Mm.
that
why
a thing that happens at EBS?
I
Cause, cause
blame
when
Ugly Fate. He
that's
did
what I
that.
was just about to say,
Blame
bro.
Ugly Fate. He was the
Not,
one that
but
started doing that.
Tricks did it
Yeah.
first. Tricks took his shirt off
Okay, so
first.
Oh yeah,
Well, no,
facts.
Tricks
Then
did it
ugly,
against Ugly
then,
Fate, and then Ugly
then,
Fate did it
then
back.
ugly fate
So
did it
they
back.
started it. But the main thing about that, to be honest, because I studied Deep and Calvin, and then I watched this battle with 1K and No Script. And I've come to see that at certain points in time overseas, certain people have a certain amount of time before they win EBS in their culture. Just like when I won the realm a long time ago, it was
Mm.
around that time
It was
for me
bad.
to step up and do that.
It's like you were
It was
bound to
like
do
that.
that.
It was bound to happen. And that
Yeah.
was the timing of it to happen. I feel like that was No Script's timing for that to happen. I
Mm.
mean, Sketch, yeah, the stage and lights will do something to you, but you also got to understand No Script been battling on that stage for 8+ years.
That's true.
So he knows the stage and he knows the lights. And 1K has been all over this world, including the Philippines and the Asian countries, battling on different people's stages. So the stage and lights ain't doing nothing to either of them except exhausting them because them lights is probably hot as shit.
That's
But
true.
my main thing is, and Bullet, you can correct me if I'm wrong. The thing that I don't like is that when people from overseas come out here, we always do this, USA versus overseas, and then we get off on them, and then we battle them, and then it's a big ass thing, right? And they take it on the chin. They soak up all the game. They get all the experience. And then they go back to their motherland and they teach and they share and they battle and they exchange that energy with them, right? And then when they're over here, sometimes we get a little rowdy. We get a little niggerish, okay? Just being USA. We get a little niggified. With
Yeah.
them, when we battling, we get real disrespectful sometimes because that's crunk.
Yeah.
But now, guess what? Now you're going to their motherland and you're in their culture and you're playing by their rules. I mean, in my mind, every time I think about it, I'm just like, I don't expect them to be fair.
I'm telling you, facts.
The only time I've seen them be fair was with Bruiser and Beast, and they somewhat were fair with Concrete. Team USA got ripped to shreds. They did some crazy shit to them, I heard. All kind of stuff. But like, I really be trying to.
But I also heard that Team USA didn't put in the work.
Yeah, no, they didn't. So
so we can't say that they got cheated if they didn't put in the same amount of. You think that Germany and Korea and Japan they was waiting until the day before to work on their stuff?
Hell no.
Facts. Hell no.
So
they
we can't.
months
When that happens, we can't be like, oh, they just didn't want us to win. No, you thought something was gonna work that you made up 2 days before and it didn't. You put 2 days up against 6 months.
I was talking
but
to.
I still think the latter matters more than them not wanting. Part of that is them not wanting us to win, but I don't think it's to the point. I don't think they're cheating us, but they're not just gonna let you come in and dominate niggas just because you're USA